Hello. Oh, hang on. What's going on? Stop. I've got an ad. A Wix advert. Did you get an advert? What advert did you get? I got Wix. It's often Wix or Franklin Hatchet. Maybe he's not running ads at the moment. Do share what ad you got in the chat. Sorry, I'm just moisturising my hands. How are your hands at the moment? All this hand washing going on. Mine are kind of falling apart. What is in that soap? It's destroying my hands. But anyway, better be safe than sorry. Tosh didn't get an ad. Didn't get. Well, how am I going to make any money? That's weird. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't give everyone an ad. Thank you, freelance Siam? 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 I don't know how to pronounce your name. I do apologise, but thank you. I love you too. So, we'll do a few hellos. Tonight I'm going to be doing a few different things. I thought, we'll just see how it goes really, of course, as we usually do. But I thought we could do a little bit of niche hunting, see what interesting niches we could find that, of course, you guys are free to use if you like. Hello Phil, hello Craig, hello Sue, hello Kieran, hello Michael, hello Mark. Helen, of course, is the moderator tonight. Hello Bradbury. We'll obviously be talking about coronavirus as we can't really avoid it. Well, we can avoid it, we need to stay in. That's why we're staying in and sitting on YouTube. It's the safest thing to do. Hello Dolomites Adventures, I hope you're okay over there in Italy. It sounds like it's horrendous what's happening over there right now. Easy Spaniel training, yabba dabba doo to you too. Hello Nick, hello R7. And good to see you. Josh, hello. You were the first one in after Helen. And J5 as well. Thank you. Elementor advert for Phil. Cream with paraffin in it, that's what I need. Could be flammable though. So yeah, we're going to be doing some niche hunting. I'll do your questions. I can do some site reviews if you like. And I'm also going to give you an update on the bestroofbox.com site earnings as well. Tomorrow is, what's it today? Today is the last day of the month, so tomorrow we'll have the final numbers, but you know, one day here or there is not that important. I will be doing a full update video, of course, this week if I can get some moments to myself. It's quite hard when there's no school, isn't there, to actually do stuff. I'm finding all those people without kids, they're thinking, oh, what can I do? All these hobbies. I'm going to learn to play the guitar. I'm going to learn to speak Spanish. I'm going to do loads of work. I'm going to watch a few box sets. If you've got kids, it's nothing like that at all right now. Anyway, do share with me your isolation stories. I'm going to try and keep it upbeat. It was not very upbeat last week because obviously we were all just getting locked down and it was all starting to kick off. I'm going to try and keep it a little bit upbeat. Hopefully you're all feeling well. That's the main thing, isn't it? Home learning, yeah, free 30 days with Twinkle, yeah, I've seen that. COVID-19, there's not too much in my area. There's been a few cases in the local hospital, but not too much just yet. Not that I've been out of the house for weeks now. You've developed a taste for dime bars, Bradbury says. Oh, yeah, I've always had a taste for dime bars, although I've got a bad toothache at the moment. I don't know what it is. Anything hard does hurt, so a dime bar, it just sounds like hell to me at the moment, but I do normally enjoy them. Hello, Altay. JS or J5, sorry, is just blasting out some articles. Hope you've got yourself some liquid. I have the usual tea, which is slightly too hot. So remind me in about 5 minutes to drink that. It'll be about right then. If I leave it longer than 5 minutes, say 10, 15 minutes, then it'll be too cold. So I think about 5 minutes do give me a reminder to drink my tea. Hello, Jason. Yeah, I know it was you all along. Josh says his area just had a power cut and the news was warning about that due to staff shortages. You only need like 1 or 2 guys, don't you, to keep an eye on the power facilities? Nick's been putting a new fencing post in. It has been windy, hasn't it? And let's hope that we can get up to 100 concurrent viewers. We'll see. We'll wait and see. I don't know. Good to see that there is already one dislike on the stream. So thank you for that. You've made the effort tonight to come in and do that. And we've only been live for 5 minutes. Daryl! Thank you. By the way, have you checked out Daryl's channel? He's got a far more successful and high quality channel than my own. So if you do want to see some really good videos, do check out Daryl's channel. Although me and him did do a little video together not long ago. So go and have a look at that. Let me know what you think. But speaking of affiliate marketing, let me give you an update on Best Read Books. Now I can't really lift my tea because my hands are so slippy from that cream. Anyway, let's do a little transition. Oh, that looks a bit weird. Why is my Google so small? Let's just do that. That better? I hope so. Although to be fair, I should have probably got all the stats up first, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to have to hide them in case I show something confidential. So we're going to have to do another little transition. Excuse me. You can't have too many transitions, I don't think, can you? Let me just quickly get the stats up and we'll go for it. Happy to answer your questions and everything while I'm doing this. Freelancer says, you in Bangladesh, says, I have a Google Adsense account there. I've done $10 at the 1st of April. And can I get Google verification letter at this moment? I don't think the post is affected too much. I don't know. Sometimes they take a while to come through. Okay, I'm just getting all the stats up. Won't take 2 secs. When I say secs, I obviously mean seconds. Could be misinterpreted. Stay safe, Carl. Carl is working. Do go check out Carl's channel, of course, if you haven't done so already. Fantastic channel. Up and coming channel. Phil is just plugging his hosting services, which I would highly recommend. You can use the code WPEagle10 for a discount. He does also offer WordPress services and things, so recommended. And he will pay me a small commission if you use that code, so go for it. Right, we're ready. So, how have your sites been doing during this time? I mean, it's very a scary time, not only from a health perspective, but from an economic perspective, isn't it? But I've got a feeling that it could be okay for us that are online, for anyone that's working online. I think, well, once we get into the monotony of lockdown, people are just going to be doing so much more stuff on the internet. Daryl says, am I going to sell the best rooftops box site? I am, indeed. In another few months, when it's got to its peak. Well, not peak. When it's got to a level that I'm happy with, 4 figures earnings. Okay. Let's get Ahrefs up as well, shall we? While we're at it. Why not? Okay, right, now we're ready. One more transition. Hey, here we are. Right. Suraj says, is it good to start Amazon affiliate website? It's always good to start an Amazon affiliate website, I think. And lockdown, I think, is just going to help. So, in terms of work on the site, Oh, I haven't really done much. I told you about all these articles. Yeah, not done anything since then because I've been working on my other new site. A new video, which is this one. Which, you know, is the wheelbarrow one that we were talking about a couple of weeks back. If I can just type it in, we'll be fine. And this video is just taking ages. I don't know why. It's obviously based on Best Roof Box, and it uses my new template system, so it's a lot easier to get up and running. But oh, I don't know. I'm just struggling a bit with it. I need to add some articles. It's getting there. Jason, we're going to be looking at niche hunting in a minute, so how we can come up with some good niches. Sports-related stuff has plummeted. Well, a lot of sport has gone. I mean, there's no football or anything at the moment, is there? What article layout do you use? I'm just using Elementor with my own templates. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking at something over here. Bear with me. Bear with. Before you launch a new website, this is from Healthman, by the way. Before you launch a new website, what do you think is the best time to apply for Amazon affiliate? I think you should have the site sort of up and running. Scott says, catchy name. Yes, Scott, thank you very much for the domain name ideas. He came up with a whole load of ideas for me. I think you must be the same Scott as you said that. I'm guessing you are. Thank you. He came up with loads of ideas after the stream the other week, and wheelalong.com was just fantastic. So yeah, I got it. Wheelalong uses exactly the same theme as Best Roof Box, which is base WP. Look, spot the difference. In fact, Best Roof Box has got slightly better spacing, hasn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just this image is a bit big. It's getting there. I just need to add the articles, and then I need to record a load of stuff. I want to record the intro to the video before my hair gets too big, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Anyway, let's crack on. So, Amazon earnings this month for Roofbox. It had a bit of a spurt towards the end of the month. It was doing around $10 a day. It's doing slightly better than that, and there still is today's money, which I think is going to be quite good because we've sold a few roof boxes last 7 days. So, you know, I thought roof boxes were not going to happen. They've started happening again, as well as other random things like organic Peruvian for K-cup. What is this? Coffee, $26.99. Fantastic. But yeah, like last 7 days, so I don't think these have all been shipped yet. I don't trust the wife with my hair, no. Not at all. Yeah, so we've got like the Yakima. Has that been shipped yet? No, don't think so. So when that goes, that's going to be some nice commission. So I think we might be able to do over 400 this month from Amazon.com if some money comes in tomorrow for today. So we've done better than last month, which is always good. If we look at Amazon.co.uk, we're up to £13, so that's about $15, I think, something like that. I don't know, the exchange rate's moving all the time. So yeah, we had that one, and we've definitely done more than 400 this month. I haven't got AdSense up, but I know AdSense is around $25, something like that, so that's increased as well slightly. Nick says, Alex, can you tell me if you were going to write reviews for the Wheelbarrow site? Yeah, I'm going to write reviews. In fact, I've already got some articles written from some writers. They're here. Let me show you them. They're here. Let me show you. What should you look for in a wheelbarrow? Did you know you can get electric wheelbarrows? Look at this. How cool is that? Look at the rocks that she's just effortlessly pushing along there. I think this niche is going to be interesting, and I think I might have to invest in an electric wheelbarrow, if only just to push the kids around in the garden. It's fantastic. So yeah, I've got an article, this one, about different types of wheelbarrows, and you've got these hybrid ones, which basically means trolleys. Not that they're not like Priuses or anything like that. How to choose the best wheelbarrow for horses, basically for horse shit. Excuse my French. Heavy duty wheelbarrows, and we got moving logs. I've got 4 articles just to get the site going with. Outtake says FTC requires disclaimer. Should be above the fold. Should mention in the first sentence that you make commission. Should be large and have contrast and regular. Should be. You're damn right there, Outtake. You do. I've done a couple of videos on that, but you're right. That's why I have this on every single post. Let me show you. See, it's different. It's clear. I think it's enough. Not that the FTC can really get me because I'm in the UK anyway, so I'm not too scared about it. We don't have so much legislation around that stuff over here, and now we're out of Europe, then we'll probably get rid of even more of it, so we can do what we want. Rod says, do you plan on going down the full garden niche or sticking purely to wheelbarrows? Sticking purely to wheelbarrows and trolleys for like festivals and stuff. Tosh asks, what does it mean when I can see there's been a sale on Amazon but there's no fee? That means it hasn't been shipped. You're right, not been shipped. What is this we're looking at? From Phil. Oh wow, you can just like add a motor to your existing wheels. That sounds dangerous. Anyway, I'm digressed. Let's finish off the roof box. So yeah, earnings are good. They're up. Traffic is up 13%, which is still up. Yeah, any up is up, isn't it? Let's just take away the compare for a second. So we're doing okay. Nice. I think this was around the time of Daryl's video. Is Daryl gone? He might have gone. And then this is when the Corona stuff is happening, and we're just going down and down and down. And then yesterday, I don't know what's happened, but there's growth again. So if we can carry on with this, that's good. By the way, no one reminded me about my tea, but it's perfect now. We can't beat a good cup of tea. This is Yorkshire tea. I don't know why I said it like that. They don't even speak like that up in Yorkshire. Thank you, Phil. So what? Oh yeah, let's have a look at the Ahrefs. Again, it looks good. All these graphs. Something happened here. I don't know what that is. But in general, we're now ranking for 3,600 organic keywords. 2,684 in the US. Thank you, Kilowebs. I'm on it. We've got loads of position ones. All these page one, position one. It's taken time. I mean, you can look at how these things have changed. Well, I probably need more data there, but whatever. Yeah, it's taken time, but we're getting there. We've switched from PG tips. I like PG. I like any tea. It's all the same, really. You want to watch my AdSense money from my website? Okay, we can look at my AdSense money. It's not very exciting. There we go. Everyone should continue. Here we go. 22.96, which let's go through to the reports. No worries, Michael. Where are we? Here we are. This month, and we'll go to USDs. 28.81. There we go. Is there any way to find? This is from Kieran. Is there any way to find out exactly where your Amazon clicks came from? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but in terms of specific pages on your site, well, you can have a look in your analytics. Let's have a look. In here, I think it's under conversions. Is it under conversion or is it under behavior? Might be under behavior. Providing you've got your Google Analytics plugin all set up good. And if you're using Google Analyticator, you should be... No, I'm not. What am I talking about? Not Google Analyticator. That's one I used to use. It's not very good anymore. I mean on Monster Insights. I'm not sure mine's tracking correctly either, looking at this, because some are called Outbound Links, some are called Amazon Links. But anyway, let's drill down. So we've got Amazon Link, but I think if we switch this to event label, we can see the Amazon links. I'm thinking because some are from, what's that, AAWP plugin, aren't they? And some are not. So I think that's might be why they're different. Look, this has had a lot of events, hasn't it? Can I add a second event, or a second dimension even, and go for event label maybe? Event label 25%. What? That's not right then. Who would have thought I used to be an analytics expert thing? Action. Oh no, because that could be a scroll event. Is that a scroll event where people scroll down the page? Yeah, that might be what it is. Anyway, if you come in here, you'll find some stuff that's quite interesting. In terms of, what's this one then? Outbound links. Ooh, that is all of the outbound links. Have a look in there, see what you can find. There was one last thing I was going to mention, which was quite interesting. Is when you come down here in your Amazon and you look at here, bearing in mind that I haven't been running AAWP for too long, have I? And AAWP does these things down here and some of the other tables. But if you look at the earnings, loads of it is going through the API, so that is all AAWP. I don't know where these 56 other clicks are coming from, if I'm honest. But yeah, and look at the conversion rate on that compared to your normal text links. So I think AAWP is definitely worth sticking on your site. And on that note, I am going to add a link for AAWP into the chat, which is, of course, an affiliate link. So if you are interested in checking out AAWP, please use my link. And there's a couple of videos on the channel all around it. See ya, freelancer Siam. Thanks for all the kind comments. Bye, Michael. It's not sad that you've got to go and talk to your family. The old API, yeah, they are JP, but I'm not sure where they're coming from. Easy spam training. Is AAWP any good? I think so. It's my favourite plugin for tables and widgets and stuff. Anyway, we'll do some niche hunting in a minute. I just need to get some things up before we do that. I don't know, maybe, but that was only the last 30 days we were looking at, so I'm not too sure. Easy spam training says, my tables look a bit pants, so I'll give it a go. Yeah, there's a few limitations. You can only have 6 products per table. Hi Anthony, good to see you. Yeah, so let's do some niche hunting. Let me get some stuff up. Alex, has got to be a better table other than AWP. There probably has. I think they're fine for small tables. I'm just going to find one now. I mean, I like UAE, which is an Elementor extension, which works really well. Again, I'll put a link to that in the chat. That's how I originally did all my tables. Oh, I can't find an AWP table now. Nope, there is no AWP tables. If you're enjoying the stream, do click the like button. We've got 30 so far. I mean, of course, there is Links Pro as well. Kia Soul. Got a table for that, I know that. How many articles have I got on the Roofbox site? I've got about 100 now, 100 and something, 110 maybe. The average word count is around 1,200 words, 1,500 words. Okay. And I am definitely contemplating doing the live site build, which a lot of you said you'd like to see. I'm going to probably do that. I'll have to start that in the day, I think, because it's going to take a few hours, of course, to do that. Right, let's do some niche hunting. Niche hunting. Niche. It's definitely niche, isn't it? It's French. Niche. Okay, we need a transition. So, Rod and Float, are all my articles outsourced? Yes, they are. I am not very good at writing. Or do I have the time and inclination to write? At the moment, I don't have the time and inclination to do much at all, really. Finding motivation is hard during the apocalypse. Yeah, you need to get your W8 whatever form over to Amazon, is it? Do I use CDN? I do. Phil's my man for that. I think we use Cloudflare on WP Eagle. I don't have anything on Best Roofbox. Anyway, Anthony, I mean, here's a table with before we move on to niche hunting. Here's a lovely AAWP table. I think they look nice. I do think they look nice. Do you not think? And he said, are people even buying during this crisis? Well, we were just talking about my earnings, and yes, I've had a good few sales of roof boxes just over the last week, and it did seem to, last week definitely seemed to slow right down, but this week people are buying again, and they're buying on Amazon. If you want more than 6 products, then AAWP is not going to work for you. Is it worth $39? Yeah. Well, as I say, it's generated quite a lot of commission for me. So yeah. I like the tables, and I also like these widgets here. I like the way that it makes it all like legit and stuff, and it has the prime and it has ratings. Although I thought ratings were against the terms of service. Are ratings against the terms of service of Amazon? These star things? Maybe I should turn them off. Can I turn them off? Well, I don't know how to turn them off. I heard a lot of people were saying that you shouldn't have ratings, even if you pull them in on the API. AWP uses web scraping, not the API. I've got the API here. I nearly gave away my key again there, didn't I? They aren't available in the API 5. Ah, okay. Definitely turn them off then. How do I turn them off in here? Ratings. Hide them away. Now let's take a look. Just delete my cache. See, in America, do you call it cache? Or do you call it catch? Because if you call it cache, then why don't you call niche niche? I'm just thinking out loud. There you go. No more stars. So you call it cache like cash, but then you call niche a niche. How bizarre. Anyway, let's do some niche hunting. So I've got a new approach when it comes to niche hunting. I think the first thing you should do when you're thinking of a niche and you're thinking of promoting Amazon products, which I'd recommend right now because, well, Amazon are one of the few companies that are still delivering everything quite well. Is to go and check the Amazon commission rates. So Amazon affiliate, is it commission rates US, something like that. You're in Canada and you say niche and cash. Perfect. This page here. Dachshund. I think this is a good place to start when you're thinking of a niche, because if you're going to start, you know, a lot of people, they jump straight into video games or like tech stuff, and you look at it down here, and not only is video games like so competitive, but then they only pay 1%. 1%. You're never going to make money on 1%. So I think it's a good place to start this table when we're looking for a niche. Niche, cash. Cash, niche. Niche. I'm going to call it niche because that's what it is. And I think when you're looking for commission rates, it's got to be up here, hasn't it? It's got to be 5% or more. Ideally 6, 8, perfect. 10. I mean, I don't know what an Amazon coin is. Is that like a Bitcoin but an Amazon thing? I don't know. Maybe that's an area we should investigate. But luxury beauty as well. I mean, 10%, that's worth thinking about. But what I'm drawn towards at the moment, thus choosing the old wheelbarrows and trolleys, is these ones in the 8% here and the 6% here. Because actually wheelbarrows fall under business and industrial supplies, weirdly. But that's 6%, that's good. But lawn and garden, pets, although I would avoid pets, too competitive, unless you get really niche and get like down into certain breeds of lizard or something like that, you might do okay. But if you start looking here, that narrows it down as well when you're looking on Amazon, because Amazon can be really overwhelming. So with that in mind, we're going to start exploring the furniture, the home improvement, the lawn and garden, the pets, the pantry, maybe not pets, but we'll see. Pantry is an interesting one as well, especially at the time, the kind of where we are at the moment. People aren't able to go out. They're going to be ordering a lot more food and grocery items online. So pantry might actually be a good opportunity right now. Stephanie, who has got a fantastic pet site, I should say. Rod says, does anyone know if fishing equipment is categorised as outdoor? We'll have a look in a second. I can tell you how you can find that out. Headphones is an interesting niche, though I'm wondering that might be competitive. Beauty again. Beauty's a big one. Musical instruments, if that's what you're into, you might be able to do something with that. And business and industrial supplies, that covers a wide range of niches. So let's look at these two and come up with a few niche ideas. Hello, Tom. It's good to see you here. You only normally catch the playback. Well, here we are live. I feel like that should have an echo on it. Live, 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 live. I don't know. Beauty 6 or Beauty 10. I don't know what the difference between Beauty 6 and Beauty 10 is. We'll have a look. So, once you decided that you're going to jump in one of these, you need to head over to Amazon, of course. Oh, and by the way, I should probably clear this out because we're going to start afresh. This is from my new tutorial, which is coming soon. So, what we do is we use this fantastic niche website planning spreadsheet that I came up with late one evening. Sunak says, what's the best table of content plugin? I want them sticky in the side for every blog post. Just the simple table of contents is pretty good. Also, Elemental Pro has a built-in table of contents. I'm not sure if it's sticky though. So yeah, we're going to be using this spreadsheet, which will be fun. But let's have a look. So, what was the question? Fishing. What's fishing? Let's have a look at that first. And I'm thinking of doing a US niche here, by the way. So I should probably call it a niche. So I've got my address set to New York so that we get a good idea of the products. Otherwise, it will try and only show me UK or products that they'll ship to the UK, which will make it all go weird. But to find out what category it is in terms of percentage, so what you do, let's just have a search for fishing. That'd be a quick way to find it. So these are fishing. Okay, so we can see here straight away that it's here. Sports and outdoors. So where's sports and outdoors? There, sports. Is there an outdoors as well? Okay, well that's confusing, isn't it? Because sports is 4.5 and outdoors is 5.5. So it's going to be somewhere around there for fishing. How weird. Categories don't seem to quite match up, do they? Let's have a look at what this fishing line winder thing is. Sports and outdoors. It's definitely under sports and outdoors, so that's confusing. I don't know. It's going to be around 5%. Alte says, beauty, I guess that niche for ladies. I don't know why I did that voice. Unless dudes don't plan to do eyeliner reviews. Well, you'd be surprised how many guys are wearing eyeliner nowadays. And moisturising and maybe a little bit of foundation. Obviously not me. I mean, look at the state of my skin. But other guys are. So, I don't know. A male beauty may be an interesting niche. You know, it's different. Is kitchen accessories or gadgets niche competitive? I don't know off the top of my head. Spencer Hawes has a mom blog, but he outsources all content to ladies. Hi, Praveen Kumar. Anyway, so that's fishing. So let's start exploring. We need to find out a few different niches that we can start analysing. Let's explore business and industrial supplies, shall we? So I'm going to come down here. Is it here? No, we might need to just have a look at the whole lot. So full store directory. Very true, Brad, but you should never rule things out. It's very difficult to predict what's going to work, what's not going to work. That's why you just have to sometimes just do stuff. So, what did I say we're going for? The old business and industrial supplies. I'm going to have to search because there's too many words. See, again, look, the categories don't quite match up, do they? We've got industrial supplies here, but it's under automotive. What is it? Where's automotive on here? Automotive is 4.5, business industrial 6. I love it when my live demonstrations go so smoothly. Tom says, way back in 2017, you recommended a plugin called My Custom Functions. It doesn't seem to work anymore. Any new suggestions? I've not used a plugin like that for a while. Just do a search in the plugin directory for something that does functions, or add the function to your functions.php file in your child theme. I hope that makes sense. If not, Google it and you should be able to find a tutorial. What product should I put on a news site? That's tricky. News site is generally monetized by advertising. Anyway, let's get into industrial supplies. Wow, wow, wow. Well, look at these things we got here. The gloves are selling well. Face masks, of course. So we've got food service, we've got safety products. 3D printing. I've often thought 3D printing could be an interesting niche. I'm not sure how competitive, but high value stuff. Sanitation is a big area at the moment. So we could pick one of these and go a little bit deeper. I think my wheelbarrows come under here, do they? Material transport equipment. There we go. There's the wheelbarrows. But look, pallet jacks and trucks. I'm wondering if this could be interesting. I mean, they're quite high value. I don't know how many people order a pallet truck on Amazon. Thank you, J5. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not trolleys. Shelves and racking. This looks interesting because look. So now I'm interested. This is interesting. Shelving, storage, racking. Racking could be interesting. Then I'm going to head to Google and just start. Just want to play around with some ideas. I've noticed that I'm on UK Google, which I don't want to fire up the VPN right now because it may cut you guys off. How would you review a pallet truck? It'd be hard, but you know, best pallet truck for not trick. For no, I don't know. Pallet truck's probably not a good one. But how to store mop and bucket. How do you store a mop? Look, here we go. Look, and then we're going to be talking about this sort of thing, aren't we? How do you store a brush? Look how people are looking to store so many things, aren't they? Look at the things they want to store. You go for the alphabet method, how to store avocado, bed sheets. And then, of course, you can talk about any of this fantastic racking, shelving things. Okay, this is the first one we're going for. So shelves and racking systems is the first niche that I'm going to put in the spreadsheet. Let's do the this column. So the commission rate, because it's in industrial and scientific, is going to be up here, isn't it? 6%. So that makes it yellow. Basically, this is just a visual guide. If it's mainly yellow or green, then it's good. If it's red, it's not so good. Product price range. I'm looking for products that are between, I don't know, $30 and $100. They're not bad, but they are quite cheap. So that's a bit of an issue. I'm going to put this as low. What's happened? Where's my drop down gone? Low. There's red. Purchase driven questions on Google. Yes, there's loads. How well does it serve for content? Let's have a look. So how do you store mops and brooms? I'm going to search for that. There's style the home, and then there's a Pinterest pin, Mum's Net. So there isn't actually any content for that, really, apart from this one. Let's just check a couple of others. How do you store... let's have a quick look at the products. A lot of mops and... That's some garden tools. Let's see if we've got anything there. Garden tools. And of course, I could turn on my keywords everywhere while I'm doing it. Which one's keywords everywhere? One of these, this one. Just to have a look and see. Volume. I'm not worried about volume. Garden tool storage ideas, though. 1,300. Look at that. And again, there isn't a lot coming up. There's some Pinterest. That's okay. I know there's lots of questions anyway. Lots of questions. How well served is it? A bit. Do I like it? It's okay. So there's the first nation. It's got a bit of green, it's red, and it's got a bit of yellow. So that could be okay. Mark says, I've tried to add a pop-up message about COVID-19 and about shipping on my homepage using Pop-Up Maker plugin. I'm not very familiar with that one. And I use OceanWP as my theme, but nothing shows. Any ideas? Not off the top of my head. I'd have to have a look. Reach out to the plugin developer, maybe. It could be another plugin conflicting with it. Try turning off your other plugins and see if it works. So that's one issue. Let's quickly find some others. Let's have a look in. Should we look in lawn and garden? Lawn and garden. I don't know. I'm not too sure whether that's going to be the one, but we'll find out. Let's go back to the store directory. There isn't even a... Well, it'd be under garden, I guess. We need to drill in. Lawn and garden. See, interestingly, that the names don't always match up, do they? Now, this is going to be seasonal, isn't it? Definitely. Not drawn to any of these, really. We know that gazebo is catered for. We've seen the gazebo sites on here before. Let's get into gardening tools. Interesting. I was drawn towards the bonsai. That's got its own category. I don't know anything about bonsai, but I could learn it. And what are these soil test kits? This is interesting. I'm not sure it's broad enough, to be fair. But there is quite a lot of products, isn't there? Let's see what's coming up. How to test soil. Oh, look, there is some things. It could be okay. It's just a little kind of site. A little site, maybe. One that's not going to take hours. 30, 40, 50 articles. Let it just kind of tick over. DJ headphones, interesting. Yeah, Phil, headphones is a good commission rate as well. How to test soil for contamination. There's a few sites coming up, and like a .edu, so that's going to be tricky to compete with. But how to test soil pH? 5,400 a month there. This little preparedness mama blog's ranking well. I think it could work. I'm going to go for it. Very random little niche, and they're always the best. Soil test kits. Commission rate. What was it again? Was it up here, wasn't it? 8%. Fantastic. That's a green. Product price range. How much is a kit? Kind of low, isn't it? So that's not great, but there's quite a few questions. Yay, 101! Woo! That's the first time we've ever had free figures on the show. I just dropped down to 99. We just scared 2 people off. Never mind. Thank you all, really, that's amazing. Growing veg, yeah. Maybe try a different plugin, Mark, if that one's not working. Sometimes you just have to move on and find something else. I think Elementor, if you're using Elementor, does plugins anyway. Sorry, it does pop-ups. Purchase-driven questions on Google. Yes, I think there was. Like home pH test kit. All the other kits that we got here. How to moisture. How to measure soil moisture. Now they're not strictly purchase-driven questions because, well, this would be. This is a purchase-driven question. Best soil pH tester is definitely a purchase-driven question. $80 a month. This is quite a big niche, isn't it? In terms of the volumes that are coming up here. And look at this little niche site that's come up number 1. It's a classic little affiliate site, which we know that we could do better than this. He's got the snippet, and these are garden site. If I had a soil testing only site with way more authority in this niche, we could knock that off. A few gardening sites coming up. That's not even a garden site. I think we could do it. $103, fantastic. So yeah, let's do the spreadsheet. There's quite a lot. How well is it served? A bit. Do I like it? Yes. So the soil test kits is quite green, apart from the product price range. But I think the volume could deal with that. No to soil test kits. You only need to do it once. True, but yeah, true. It's not a kind of ongoing thing. But that doesn't really matter so much within the affiliate site because you're never going to get those repeat sales anyway. Oh, Income School already found the soil test kits, did they? Ugh, never mind. Let's do one more little niche then. Headphones. Do you think we could do something with headphones? I think furniture's a tricky one. Home is broad and home improvement. Let's go for home. Let's go and have a look in the home. 107, it's fantastic, isn't it? Jeff says he likes my videos. Thank you, Jeff. Do I use a WordPress site manager to manage multiple sites? Yeah, I do. He's called Phil. He's in the chat right now. And I think he does use some software. Phil might be able to elaborate on that a little bit more. Adam says, how do you go after off-page SEO? You need to do some guest posts. That's the best way. So that's basically outreach, approaching sites that might complement yours, offering them some content. Although you don't always have to do that. You can always just pay a company like the Hoff. I've done some reviews on them on the channel. Glenn's got a site on headphones. It's a hard one to crack, but it's going okay after 1 year. I didn't see you lurking in the chat there. So home, we got home here. There was two different home ones, wasn't there? Home and home improvement. You can buy fine art on Amazon. Wow. So we're gonna have to drill down, aren't we? We're gonna have to drill down. I'm slightly drawn towards lighting. I don't know why. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure how I'd approach lighting. Mattresses. Wow. I think home is always going to be tricky for me. I don't know why. I just doesn't do it for me, home. Apart from maybe power and hand tools. Now let's abandon home. Let's go back and have a look at the other ones. Let's look at what luxury beauty is all about, because it's 10%, isn't it? Let's have a look. Photography type sites, they might be good, yeah. Helen has just posted a link to the Facebook Mastermind group. Do come and join us in there. Camping equipment, says Ed. That's going to be seasonal, very seasonal, but doesn't matter. I mean, doesn't really matter if it's seasonal. Just got to be aware of it. That would be easier, wouldn't it, Adam, if they just showed me the commission rates when I'm logged in as an affiliate. They should do that. Remote working is definitely going to be a growing niche if you can get on it. It's maybe a little bit late in the day to start that one, but yeah, maybe. Where is this luxury beauty? It must be premium beauty. Is it premium beauty? So again, I would not be confident about writing any content around any of this stuff. So that's a no-no for me. I can see how it would work really well if you were like an Instagrammer, YouTuber person. I'm not going to say girl or female, or whatever. You could be anything, male or female or anything in between. And you do videos and Instagram posts around beauty and how to do makeup and all that stuff. I can see that would work really well, and getting 10% is fantastic. But I think for a niche site, I don't think so. So yeah, luxury beauty is not going to work. What is an Amazon coin? What is an Amazon coin? They can be used to buy apps, games, and in-app items on Android devices, Fire tablets, and the Amazon App Store. $5,000 Amazon coins are $42.50. So again, I don't know how you do anything with that from an affiliate point of view. Interesting. No, I think we're better off in the business and industrial supplies or the home improvement. I think we need to dive back into business and industrial supplies, don't we? Flow control. There's some lighting in here, look. Tapes, adhesives and sealants. Interesting. What's in the retail store here? Point of sale. Anti-theft equipment. This could work. This could work. Look at these iPad things. How to secure an iPad to a desk. There's no searches per month. But iPad desk mount, look at that. That's probably not the same thing. There could be some legs on this. See you, JP. No, I'm not sure the retail is going to work. Anyway, the niche hunting, we found two, didn't we? We found two. Digital signage. Could be something there. Anyway, time is ticking on, isn't it? We came up with two niches. The soil test kits was very interesting. Do you get a bigger percentage from subscribers to product? I don't think so. I mean, the pantry is a subscription thing, isn't it? Come on, I need to find this third niche. I can't leave without finding a third niche to explore. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Safety products. We all know that's going to be a growing niche right now. But I don't know whether I want to go into that sort of thing. The janitorial. I'm drawn towards this. I don't know if that's an area I want to be drawn towards. You know there's not going to be many people in there. But there's only a few products really, isn't there? What else we got? Abrasive things. That's really dull, isn't it? Abrasive products. Mannequins, yeah. I don't know about mannequins. That's very niche. Maybe. Filtration. Interesting. There's a lot of filters, but I don't know how... I mean, you could write content. I don't know how good the content would be because it seems quite, specialised. I might have to jump back into Home and Garden. I think the something in the automotive could work, like roof boxes. I don't know. Oh, music recording, interesting, yeah. Yeah, janitorial. I think maybe janitorial is a thing, isn't it? Let's have a look again. And you know that there's going to be... I mean, it's quite a dull niche, isn't it? But look at these things. All right, we'll go for it. Janitorial. Did I spell that right? Janitorial. I think I did. So the commission rate on that is going to be 6%. That's yellow. Product price range. Well, it varies, doesn't it? Like, it's £180 for a bin there. Trash can, I should say. We call them a bin over here. So it's medium, which is perfect. Purchase-driven questions, maybe. Let's see. How to clean a... There's loads of cleaning things, isn't there? What other products we got? Is there any trash can searches? Best trash can for... Oh yeah, look at this. There is some trash can searches. Amazon's always got an abundance, hasn't it? There is some big sites coming up, but I think we could get around that because there's lots of different trash can related searches. So I think that's quite good. There's lots. How well there is a bit. Do I like it? It's okay. I mean, I'm never going to get too excited about janitorial and sanitation. Could put no for that, really. So there we go. Would you buy a bin on Amazon? Yeah. In this situation, people are going to be buying everything on Amazon right now. Literally everything. Thank you, Neil. I'm glad you found me too. Glenn is suggesting locks and lock picking. That could be interesting. So here's 3 niche ideas. If you want to use them, let me know, because I might use them if I get bored. Shelving and racking was interesting. There's definitely people searching for storage of stuff. Soil test kits, I didn't even know they were such a thing, and that seemed quite interesting. Though they weren't that expensive, and someone mentioned that Jim and Ricky over at Income School may have mentioned them, so probably best avoiding. But janitorial, keeping stuff clean, and as people have said in the chat, it could be a growing niche right now. Stephanie, you're too kind. Self-barbering. Self-barbering is certainly going to be very popular. And as I mentioned in one of my coronavirus videos, I think barbers have got an opportunity here to get in on a niche site and, you know, make videos on how to do a fade, how to do sideburns, whatever, haircuts. I don't know what this is. But then also recommend clippers and products within the videos and within the content. Anyway, that's the niche hunting. That's taken up most of the stream, and as well as your questions. We've got no time for anything else. So I think it's time to go back over there, don't you think? With the little transition. Hope you found that useful. I enjoyed that. It was good. So I will do a full update on Best Roof Books over the next couple of days, but as you saw, we've had a good month. Bit of a spike yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see if that continues. I'll get that video up this week. I am working on the wheelbarrow video. It's taking time, as these things always do, and I haven't put as much time in it as I'd maybe like to. But I'm hoping that will be up next week. Let's say next week. Rod says, did we make it to 110? Pro Media Check says, I am interested in soil test kits. Go for it, man. Go for it. If you want to go for it, just go for it and let us know how you get on with it. Mark says, Alex, it's the only paid version of Elementor where the pop-up template is. Well, you could go and pay for it. That way you get support and you know you get it working. I'm just going to put a link to Elementor in the chat if you do want to go and get Elementor Pro. Appreciate it if you use my link, of course. in terms of the stats, according to my analytics, the max we hit was 110. 110 people watching me on a Tuesday evening because they're stuck inside and the government won't allow them out, which I'll take it. I'll take it. Anthony asks, do you have a plan to sell your site? I do plan to sell bestroofbox.com. I think it'd be nice to put an end to the story. I will sell it when it's around 2 years old and when it's hopefully doing 4 figures a month so that I can get a good price for it. Jeff says, Alex, could you do a dedicated video to creating product tables in Elementor? Did I not do one of them? Hang on a minute. I've done so many videos, I've forgotten which ones. I'm sure I've done one. If not, I talk about it within one of my bigger videos. Let me have a look. Bear with. Okay, maybe I didn't. It's within one of my bigger videos. Let me see if I can find it. Right, where is it in this video? Okay, here it is. Let me just get you a link. Okay, I talk about it here at this time, so the timing is in the link. I will do an Elementor product table video. It's a good idea. Let me just add that to my list of things to do. You do need the UAE add-on for Elementor though. Hello David from South Carolina, hope you're well. Ed says, when you're using affiliate links, do you explain to customers you get a commission? I'm interested in doing a site list. Yes. You do. We've kind of touched on it earlier. It's okay just to have a little message across the top of your site that explains that your links are affiliate links and you will earn some money if people click on them. Yeah, I will, Anthony. I'll do one with just using Elementor without AAWP. I'll do one with using SiteStripe rather than the API. Niche! Find that niche right out, man. Is the affiliate disclosure in the footer of the site enough? No, I don't think it is enough if you're in America and you've got the FTC looking at your site. It should be really close to the link. So at the top of an article, I think is enough. But they probably would prefer that every single affiliate link you have, it had a little message next to it saying affiliate link. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why does it matter, really? Well, I suppose it does matter product reviews because people have been writing lots of fake product reviews, haven't they, just to get affiliate money, which is not what you want to do. I will, Jeff. I will do a video on that. It's a good idea. What about an affiliate disclosure page? Yeah, you should probably have one of them. I haven't done one of those, but you should probably have one. You're right. What should you have on a privacy policy page? Lots of things, Jeff. Lots of things. Let me show you. Just very quickly before I go. One more transition. Privacy is important. So your privacy policy really needs to explain all the data that you're collecting on your site. And if you're using third-party services like Google Adsense or Analytics, or if you're doing Amazon affiliate, even if you've got a contact form, you need to have that in your privacy policy. And you need to explain who you are and all that stuff and your contact data. And then you need to have all this legal blurb about where your data's processed, if it's Google, whatever. Now, I'm going to put a link into the chat for a fantastic service that generates this policy for you and makes it really easy. It is, of course, Ayubenda. How do you say it? I never know how to say it. It's a bit like how I don't know how to say niche or niche, but I certainly don't know how to say Ayubenda. It just sounds rude. Ayubenda. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. So yeah, you come in here. It's really cool. You come in, I've been using it for my sites. You come in here, you add a site. You do have to pay for it. It's not very much money though. You come in and you can have a cookie solution. So that's like the pop-up thing, but you kind of need that if you're doing any European stuff. And then in here, this is where you do your privacy policy. Same for best roof box, and you just basically tick off what you want. So you go to add service. Did I find out how to say Thule? Thule. I think it's Thule. I think it is Thule. And you come in and you say, okay, I'm using Google Analytics, so you just go Analytics. And then for some reason it's being really slowly. I don't know why it's being so slow, but it should... What's going on here? There we go. And then you just tick what you're using, Analytics, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then it just does your privacy policy for you. Yaubienda. It's Portuguese for truthful words. There you go. Is it a one-off payment or is it a subscription? Of course it is. Let's have a look. How much is it? It's not a lot. Scott, do you get a prize for coming up all week long? Yes, you can, Scott. If you email me your details, I will send you a WP Eagle t-shirt. How's that sound? So, what away, Danielle? If you just need like 1 or 2 sites, 5 sites, it won't let me go down to 5. But for 15, which is what I'm on, it's 25 a month. For 5, it's less than that. But it won't let me look at that because I've got more than 5. J5 says, can I have a t-shirt? I'm only in knots. You can buy a t-shirt on wpeagle.com. So anyway, check this service out. It's fantastic. It really is good, and it gets all that stuff covered. I mean, I doubt you'd ever get into trouble if you didn't have a privacy policy that wasn't that good. I don't think you would, but it's just nice. It's one of those things that you know that when Google crawl your site and they see it, they go, oh, this site, they know what they're doing. Look at this privacy policy. Same with Amazon. When Amazon come and look at your site and they're looking to see if you're legit and that you're worthy of being an affiliate, and we know what they're like. Having this stuff, I think, just makes your site look ultra professional. Stephanie wears her t-shirt all the time. Is it still okay, your t-shirt? Mine is. They've not done well in the wash, as I said last week. This is not a WP Eagle. The WP Eagle is obviously a complete rip-off of this t-shirt. This is actually a proper WordPress one. The cookie banner, yeah, comes with this as well. Let me just show you that. Cookie banners. You come in here, you edit. It's this thing here, like, you know, and you can decide whether you want it up there or, you know, whatever. Annoying cookie banners that the European Union makers have. Trying to understand why you have to pay monthly for the service. Because it updates automatically. It's served by eBender's servers, so if anything changes, they do it automatically. I don't know. If you want a one-off one, then I also recommend this company called Docular.net. I'm pretty sure they do it as a one-off. These are also good for terms and conditions. I use these guys for terms and conditions. So this one is only 20 quid. And it's the same sort of thing. You sign up and then it shows you which bits you need to fill in. Not quite as slick as eBender, but it's a one-off. Can you get in trouble for not having one? What, not having a cookie pop-up? In theory you can, but I've never heard of anyone getting in trouble for not having one. Right, I'll get the new line of shirts up soon. It's hot in Texas, it's definitely fair enough. Anyway, it's time for me to go. It's been fantastic. We had a great time. One last transition. That was a weird sound effect. I think everyone's got to go. It is bedtime over here in Europe. I'll leave you all by saying we will get through this big problem that we're in at the moment in terms of the pandemic. I'm sure we will. It's a great time to be online and create stuff online because there's a lot more people consuming stuff online right now. So it's a great opportunity, I think, to do stuff and do well with that stuff. I think in terms of affiliate marketing, I think that's again going to be a growth area because people are going to be shopping more online right now, and maybe even after all this has blown over, they may continue to shop more online. But yeah, right out. I did think about the Eagle Scream. I did look at it. I'm not sure if it might just jar a little bit. Right Out Marketing suggested that maybe in my videos, you know, I've got the spinny thing you just saw, that maybe I should have a kind of eagle screech at the end of it. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know. No worries, Mark. Good luck with your pop-up. I am going to have a tidy up. I am. I will soon. I've tidied up this side. I haven't. Yeah, I need to. The problem we've got though is that the tidy tip, as it's called here, the tidy tip, probably called the dump in the States. The tidy tip where you take all your rubbish is closed at the moment. So if I do have a clear out, which there's loads of boxes and stuff I want to get rid of, I'll have nowhere to put it. I know that's a bit of a lame excuse. I could just stack it up out in the garden or the yard, I suppose. Hi, Nancy. Just says, how quick can you get a basic site running? You can get one up in a day, maybe in an afternoon if you go for it. Thank you all from India. How is it over in India? It looked pretty scary on the news, India, because everyone's been told to go home and a lot of people had to walk and stuff. It looked horrendous. Anyway, I'm off. 5 dislikes tonight. That's just you guys triggering me, isn't it? I'm going to go. Right. 5. 4. I'm just trying to get the button. I haven't got the button ready. So let's just delay the countdown a second. 4. Go for a start. Yeah. 4. 3. The button is nearly here. 2. I'll be back again next week. I am going to schedule the live stream. The live site build. I think I'm going to do it after I've got the wheelbarrow site up because it's going to be quite similar to that. And maybe we should do one around soil testing. I don't know. 2, 1. Thank you, Praveen Kumar 25. Really appreciate the support. 2, 1. I'll see you in the comments and in the Facebook group. Do go and join it if you're not in there already. 2, 1.